Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. I'm Emmanuel, I'm an airline pilot, and today I want to present you my little update video here on the Houston scenery. There's been quite a controversy in the flight simulation community on how this developer's approach has worked out, and while I certainly liked it from the beginning on, since the frame rate was simply very good, the developer has delivered a couple of updates which, at least on my computer, did not have any frame rate effect that brought up the texture resolution. In particular, version 1.02 delivered us with an option in the FS Dream Team installer where you could select 4K textures for the ground polygon, which previously used to be a 2K texture. So that's been scaled up quite a bit, and there is a noticeable difference, which I want you to see in this video. And then with version 1.03, there have been more 4K textures introduced. So, we're currently on an intercept heading for the ILS approach, runway 8 left at Houston Airport, and from there on I'll taxi you around to show you what is going on. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight with us. Landing checklist. Econ memo, landing no blue. Landing checklist complete.
100 above. 200. Minimum. 100. 50. 40, 30, 20, retard.
Reverse green. Spoilers, decel. $70 knots. Manual brakes, and off we go. First impression of the runway is that we've really seen an improvement in the quality there, and that is actually my first impression of the taxiway as well. So let's go ahead and taxi along, and then we'll have a look at the airport as we come along. Slight change in the texture over there, rather abrupt, but nonetheless, this actually looks quite good, much better than the previous version if I'm honest. Let's go ahead and quickly clean up our airplane. We've still got a little bit of work to do and not only look out the window. Even though my teachers in school always said that I'm never going to be paid exclusively for looking out the window, this is probably as close as it gets. So this is what the new area along the northern runway looks like, and I do believe this is actually quite an improvement. Let's go back to the pilot's view, because that is ultimately what's going to count the most for us. And we're approaching the first bridge. There is going to be another one as we taxi in. So let's have a look. And here we go. Build up your own opinion. Obviously this could be a little bit more detailed, but nonetheless, the important thing over here, the taxiway, which is what we are really moving on the most, has actually improved quite a bit. So let's slow down a little bit to make our next right-hand turn. And again, the important thing over here, look at the ground textures. Previously they were really unsharp and had a lot of different colored fragments in them. We can see a couple of them right here at the moment. If you look straight, you can see a colored line over there. You can also see color transition over there, but it is by far not as bad anymore as it used to be in the previous versions. Well, let me quickly show you where we're going. We're currently coming up here from northern runway, we're going to cross up here, then taxi forward onto November Bravo, and then over here onto the eastern bridge to the southern terminal. This is the way we are planning to go right now. While we taxi along, let's quickly have a look into how these things look like at night as well. So I'm just about going to switch the time around a little. And here you've got the night version. Okay, crossing runway 8 right. Let's flick on a couple lights. Quick look at the runway while we can get it. There are some colored artifacts on the United hangar over there, but so far this is really the first and only colored artifacts that I can actually see in the scenery. So this is really a huge improvement over the previous version. Also, just beautiful to look at that whole sea of lights up here in front, isn't it? I really have to say FS Dream Team catches the night atmosphere as an airport at an airport really nicely. But let's go back to daylight, so that you guys can actually see what we're up to. So first to the left, this is where we're going, and along the way we're going to have a look at a couple of the terminals that we are going to taxi past. So, terminal textures, previously also a little point of critique. By the way, taxiing across that road over here, and I have to say that texture is looking really good now. So, terminals, previously, point of critique. Now let's have a look into what these looks like. I gotta say, for taxiing past them, it's really good. Now, when we're getting down to the southern part of the airport, let's have a look into what that looks like. Also, coming up on the next bridge, the edges over here could probably use a little bit of improvement, maybe with a custom model and not a 3D mesh. But apart from that, this is what it looks like. This is what I meant, this looks much better. Could still use a custom mesh on the sides, but overall, quite a bit better quality there now. Okay, gonna taxi across this, and then we'll park within the bay over there. And that means time to bring up the APU. Those apron textures have really improved a lot. I'm seeing them for the first time as I'm recording this as well, because I didn't want my opinion to get spoiled. So for that reason I simply loaded up a flight from Denver, which is really good scenery as well by Flight Beam. So flying from a very good standard over to this airport, and then we're gonna have a look into what all of those gates look like right now. So really coming from high quality and hopefully going into high quality as well. Certainly the way everything looks like when we're taxiing past it right now is really, really good. So I'm really happy with what I'm seeing at the moment. Most importantly because we are still getting quite some good frame rate for it. Okay, we're gonna go into the bay over here. Taxi light off, APU is available. Okay, Echo 10. I have not loaded up GSX, for that reason the parking system isn't working at the moment. And here we go. Okay, park brake set, APU available, shut down. Some people asked me recently why I constantly keep turning off the GPWS. Now that is just because of the incorrect glide slopes that we see so often in Flight Simulator. Okay, we've got 20% and that's the beacon light off. So let's quickly head outside and have another look into the textures that we can find around us now. And I gotta say, this looks really good from the pilot's point of view. I'm not going to load up the drone camera and go really close up right now, but we don't need that because I want to focus on what the airport looks like in normal operation. And I really gotta say that the way it looks with this version 1.03 is actually good, crisp textures all around. Same goes for the apron, everything is there, as I would expect it to be. So, within a matter of only a couple of days, FS Dream Team has really delivered a very, very much improved apron and terminal textures. So, congratulations for that. And with that, I'm going to sign off from this video. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. I do hope that you enjoyed it. Do let me know what you think of the new textures in the video description below. And always keep in mind, this comes for a price of only $10 US plus your local sales tax. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again very soon. If you like what I'm doing, like, comment and subscribe, and if you really love it, you can make a donation through the Buy Me Coffee link in the video description below, or become a channel member, which is going to give you exclusive early access to new videos before they're released for everyone else. Thanks for watching, and see you again very soon.